guys? This is another sniper coming here live. Well, not live, but with another on real life video. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic, and hopefully your day is going well. So, fortunately, today's video is a very sad video, but it has nothing to do with me. I'm okay. Everything's going alright. So, something really bad happened. A famous person unfortunately passed away. And fortunately, everyone's really, really sad about this because, fortunately, this guy created an anime. And not just any anime. One of the top 5 best animes in the world. And this anime we're talking about, Dragon Ball. In other words, the creator of Dragon Ball has passed away. And I'm pretty sure this is his name, if I say it correct. Akira Toriyama. I think that's his name, if I'm pronouncing it right. If not, oh well. But yeah, unfortunately he died on March 1st, Friday. And fortunately, no one knew at the time, but unfortunately it was released on the news. Well, released on Google News because, yeah. And when everyone heard what happened, they were really sad and really disappointed. And I know, it's sad. But, unfortunately, you guys have to understand. I know it's sad, and I know what you guys are feeling right now. But I'm going to give you some advice. So, right now, the way I'm feeling, I feel okay. But I know it's sad, and I know it's painful to hear about this. But you have to always remember this. Now, before I say it, let me guys tell you another story. So, I don't know, I can't remember what year it was, but a few years ago, I think it was back in 2018 or 2019. I can't remember, but another famous creator passed away. And fortunately, when I heard what happened, of course I was sad at the time because, and it's not an anime. This creator created a cartoon that's still around this year and it's been still going on for seasons. And say whatever you want, but it's my childhood, and I'm pretty sure there are other people who agree with me. Even though they're grown up, it's still childhood. It's still funny, and it's still, like, how can I say this? An honor to keep watching his creations. So, who I'm talking about was the creator of SpongeBob. And yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Yes, I like SpongeBob. Everyone likes SpongeBob because, yeah, because say whatever you want, but SpongeBob has been my childhood ever since I was little, and he's still funny to me. Even though I'm still older, even though I'm like still an adult, I still watch it, and it's still funny to me. So say whatever you want, I don't care. But the point is, when I heard about the creator of SpongeBob passing away, I was sad at the time. But fortunately, when my parents and siblings told me that, I'm going to tell you guys what they told me. So, back what I was saying about Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. Sure, he's gone, and we will all miss him. But remember this. He may be gone, but we will never forget him. He will be always with us. And don't forget, all his leftover creations that he left behind, who knows? Maybe, just hopefully, no one doesn't. Well, I'm not going to say it, but remember this: always remember him and always honor his legacy. And if you guys want to be don't be sad. I know it's going to take time to get used to it, but you always got to know you can't let it hold on to you forever. You have to move on. But I'm not saying, when I say that, I'm not saying don't forget them. Like, for example, if someone you care about passed away, would they want you to be sad forever? No. They would want you to move on your career, your future, and your life. So, in other words, even though he's gone, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want all of us to be too sad and too painful and crying. He would want us to remember him, continue his legacy, and yeah, he was a good creator and a best man. He was. And don't forget, this year, new DLCs and not to mention the new Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, will eventually will be released. So, yeah, that's the best way. And not to mention, I recommend watch all the series all over again. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball. Like, it's the only best way I can think of to honor him. Not to mention play every single Dragon Ball game, including the old ones from PlayStation 2 or even older than that. So, yeah. That's the only way we can remember him and honor him for all his hard work, for all of his legacy, and everything he has done ever since. And he was a good man, and he will always be remembered in our heart and in our memories. So, yeah. Don't be sad. It will take time to process, but as long as you guys remember his legacy, he will always be remembered. So, yeah. And that's pretty much all I want to talk about. So, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. I have a feeling I'm saying his name wrong. Oh well. But still, rest in peace. Okay, now before I move on, I want to take, like, this was also about him, but there's also two more other things I want to talk about. But fortunately, I was going to do this like a separate video, but I think I'm going to combine these two together. So, this video was about talking about him. So, like I said, rest in peace, and he will always be remembered. But there's also another thing I want to talk about. So, if you guys recall, actually, hold on. Let me just wait for a few minutes, like maybe 1 minute, and then I'll continue where I last left off. There are more seconds. All right. So, anyways, if you guys recall, and I'm going to do a little reminder. If you guys recall, there are some players who have a grudge and who do not like me on PlayStation. And fortunately, some players have been calling me names or saying that I'm cheating, or I don't know. And I already guys told you, I don't care what people say about me. I don't care. However, let's just say yesterday after playing when I was playing with my friends on a game which I'm not gonna mention, let's just say one of his viewers kind of was talking stuff about me, and I checked, and to be honest, I don't really care. But unfortunately, it looks like one of my friends got a little bit tempered and a little bit angry because, as you already guys know, two of my loyal servants, well, two of my friends, are loyalty to me and they listen to wherever I tell them. And fortunately, luckily, I told one of them to take them out of the stream before it was too late. So, like I said, I don't care what people say about me, but let's just say I have my ways just in case. Because right now, there's no beef, no problem, no war, nothing for now. But let's just say if it does come to that, well, let's just say I have my ways. For example, let me tell you guys these three simple things. For one, I don't care and I'm not afraid if I lose this channel. I don't care. Because let's just say I always win. On the battlefield, always think of something. And let's just say, even if I do lose this channel, but I'm pretty sure I won't, because, like I said, the players who I dealt with back in Resident Evil Resistance and Dead by Daylight, they've been trying to get payback on me for like years, and so far nothing happened. But when it comes to that, let's just say, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I have my ways of countering. For reason number two, the enemy. Well, let me say this in a different way. Sorry, my throat's a little bit off today. Anger is the enemy's weapon, and anger leads to pain. Pain leads to weakness, and weakness leads to nothing. However, nothing leads to power, and nothing it leads to everything. And I know it doesn't make sense, but it's kind of a riddle. In other words, pain leads to fury. However, unlike me, I have a few ways to counter. My secret weapon is not myself. The secret weapon is the enemy. And the enemy's weakness is themselves. Try to figure out that, because that's one of the ways I can counter. And I know this sounds weird, and I know it sounds scary, and it might sound like a threat. It's not. I'm just letting you guys know. So, yeah. But when it comes to that, let's just say I'm not afraid to lose this channel. I'm not afraid whoever tries to get rid of me, because I have my ways to come back. So, yeah. And hopefully what I said doesn't, you know what, forget it. But my point is, whatever you try to do, whether if I'm gone or not, I always win on the battlefield. Because I'm not saying that I'm professional on everything, but I am something on the battlefield. Oh, yeah. But, anyways, that's all I want to talk about. So, once again, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. He was a good man and the best Dragon Ball creator of all, and he will be missed. So, yeah. And if anyone has a grudge against me, or doesn't like me, or has a problem with me, I don't care. Because right now, there's no war, no nothing, and they can say whatever they want. Because, no. They try to mess with me, go ahead. I'm not afraid. Anyways, peace.